Hello guys and welcome to today's daily puzzle, Follow the Forcing Moves. Let's get right to it. So what do I see? Well, I see that the F1 square where both our queen and bishop can move to is looking at their king. On top of that, because two pieces are looking at it, it means that we can choose either to give the check. Now obviously we are going to use our queen, as after she has given the check, she has more mobility, so she is better to use. Now, how can the king respond after our queen is over here? Technically the king could move over here, but at that point they would basically be throwing the game, as after that our bishop can move over with the discovered check from our rook, which will inevitably lead to checkmate. So instead they could move over here, but then once again our queen that is over here can slide down, winning the bishop with the check. So that means that from all those options, the only valid option for the king is to move down, which it also is going to do. But then how do we follow up on this? Well, we actually have to sacrifice one of our pieces, namely being our bishop, because of what I mentioned before. But on top of that, once our bishop now has moved over, our queen can slide over, taking the bishop of theirs undercover from our rook and potentially delivering checkmate. So they do take, creating some escape for them. But now we can simply win the bishop with the check, forcing the king even more onto our side of the board. Now, how do we follow up on this? Actually, it's not that hard, because undercover from the rook all the way over here, our queen can slide down, giving another check, forcing the king to move even more, as its only valid option is this square. Now, we are almost there because the king is pretty much trapped by our pieces. But once our queen now slides over with another check and an X-ray attack on the rook, you might say, let's take it, because then the king is forced to move and then we can take the other rook, but that's not the right move, because after that their knight can take back. Sure, it would be winning, but we actually have something better, because as you can see, our king is exerting some pressure, the queen is exerting some pressure, and our rook is also exerting pressure. On top of that, these two lines seem to cross, meaning that our rook can safely slide over, and that will be checkmate. There we go. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.